later this next week, So we'll be doing it next week too. And really, the roster cut down for the Thursday night game. I guess it is what it is.
Aaron Wilson. Bill, who were some players tonight? I know you said it was a bit more control, but just some guys that impressed you, jumped out, maybe showed you some plays tonight.
Jacob Martin.
Have a follow-up.
Jacob Martin played good tonight. That was the guy probably that stood out. Stevie Mitchell made a few plays. Scotty Phillips ran hard. So, but Jacob Martin, he's had a good camp.
And as you guys get down, as you said, you've got a few days here. How tough are some of these decisions? These guys have been with you all camp, and now you've got some of them might make it to the practice squad, some might not, but just how tough are some of these decisions as you try to get down to the 53?
It's always hard, especially like with a group like this that's really, during such a crazy time has really bought into everything and worked really hard. But you have to get the roster down to 53, and then you have to get a 16-man practice squad, and we'll try to do that. So, the majority of our team is here, but it's definitely some tough decisions over the next couple nights for Jack, myself, and Matt.
Aaron Reese.
Hey, Bill, is there anything? What's kind of unique about blocking for Deshaun for the offensive lineman, just with the way he plays and the way he improvises? And along those lines, you've talked a lot about the benefit of the continuity of the line. How will that continuity specifically help in that regard?
Got block forever, right? Play's never over. Got to block to the echo of the whistle. That's what it's like when you're blocking for Deshaun. You gotta hold your block for a long time because he's going to try to keep a play alive, and that's what makes him who he is. These guys have played with him now for a year, some 3 years, so they're used to everything. They're used to his the way he plays, his playing style, his cadence, the way he calls a play. They're used to everything, so I think that's a good thing.
John, you got to unmute, John.
Unmute.
You mentioned Scotty Phillips. Since running backs can't break tackles, what exactly do you look for at backs in training camp and practice?
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of it's not live, but you can see on tape. You can look at their vision. You can look at their cutting ability. You can look at their, you can judge whether they would have broken that tackle or not. He ran hard tonight. Scotty did. So that was good to see. But I mean, you can tell. You've been watching it for many, many years. You can figure it out.
Aaron Wilson. Hey, Bill. When you think about your depth at inside linebacker, how do you feel about kind of your health there with Dylan Cole? Do you feel like he'll be ready for the start of the season as he come around, and do you feel like he could go out there and play against the Chiefs?
He scrimmaged tonight. He was out there tonight. Probably, he got about 20 snaps in special teams and defense, which is good. Terrell Adams has had a good camp. Peter Kalambaye has had a good camp. And then obviously Zach and B-Mac at the top. How many can he keep, right? You know what I mean? Nate Hall had a good night tonight. Nate Hall practiced good tonight. So, it'll be, like I said, we have depth there, and we feel pretty good about where that position's at.
Tim Davis.
Hey, Bill, can you talk a little bit more about what you've seen from this O-line? I know you said it's good that you've had some continuity, everybody's back, but from what you've seen to this point, getting ready to head into the first week, are you pleased with what you've seen so far? I know you're probably not there yet, but can you talk about the O-line?
Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of a long way to go, right? I mean, I think, without off-season program, without preseason games, but everybody's in the same boat. I've said all along, I like where this offensive line's at. I like the chemistry. I like the talent. I like the depth. Health is going to be the key. But they're playing well together for this time of the year. And, we have high expectations for that group.
Thank you.
John?
Bill, what are you looking for in a third quarterback?
In a third quarterback? I think the key to any backup quarterback, whether it's a 2 or a 3, is that when they go into practice, the practice is able to still function at a good level. I think that's the key. You know, I'm not going to get into skill set and all those different things, John. But you know, I think one of the things I talk to AJ about a lot is, hey, look, when you go into practice, that practice just doesn't fall off a cliff, right? That you can still function and that you can still have a productive practice. To me, like that's always the mark of a good backup quarterback, and that's how we'll always continue to try to find guys that can do that.
Consider,
I think you muted again.
considering sometimes a third quarterback, if a team keeps one, their developmental guy, is experience more important this year, considering the circumstances you're coaching under?
You mean experience for a third quarterback?
Yeah. Since
Yeah,
it's
I'm
still
not
a
sure.
developmental guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think like there's probably some guys out there, that have experience, but I wouldn't say that's the number one key, for that role. I think it's more about, hey, does this guy have the capacity to learn? Does he understand his role? Is he a good guy? Will he fit into the quarterback room well? I mean, hell, who knows? We might bring Alex McGough back. Who knows, right? You know what I mean? It's just, it's a position that we'll look at and we'll figure it out. And right now we have 2, and moving forward, do we need 3? That'll all be, we'll think about that over the next couple nights.
Aaron Wilson.
Hey, Bill. PJ Hall, he's had some time with you guys now after you started having him practice, after he worked on his conditioning. What did you see from him now that he's had some scrimmages and some work with you? And what do you think about him right now?
Hey, just real quick on my thing here, it says Aaron Wilson's network bandwidth is low. So I'm just warning you, your network bandwidth is low. I just thought I'd give you that. Does it say it on your screen, Mike?
No, it doesn't tell me. I got to talk to AT&T though. Maybe I got to have money or something.
PJ had a good night tonight. PJ Hall's, he's come in here. We've asked him to get in better condition. He's lost weight. He's shown up every day. He's worked hard in the weight room. He's trying to, work hard on his diet. And I thought he played well the last couple of days, and I thought he played pretty well tonight from what I could see from the field level there. So, we'll continue to work with him, and we'll see where it goes.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.